going on, Flash fans? This is Mr. Dark Phoenix here with my holy trinity to bring you guys the newest episode of The Flash. If this is the first time you're catching my channel, please hit subscribe. I review The Flash, Arrow, Legend of Tomorrow, Gotham, Supergirl, Teen Wolf 5B, Game of Thrones. I post my weekly theory show on Wednesday. This is the place to be if you love comic book nerdy video game based stuff. So like I said, hit subscribe if you haven't already, because this is a big episode. We're going traveling this episode, and I need you guys to buckle in, because if you haven't seen The Flash, come back when you have, and if you have seen it, let's jump right on in to the spoiler review of Welcome to Earth 2. This is a big ass episode, so many damn Easter eggs, it's so funny. So now we're closing all the breaches, so now all the one that's left is the one underneath Star Labs, which I think they're going to leave open permanently, just so that they can travel to different places and do all this stuff and all that stuff. So we're just going to leave the one that's open underneath Star Labs. We're obviously going to keep it under wraps or whatever, just so that anybody just can't pop on in like Harrison did. It's like, whah, surprise, bitches. Like, what you mean? You could have knocked on the blue energy or some shit. I don't know. But now we're off to Earth 2, where we see Barry traveling through different bubble Earths, where we see what I believe is Earth 2 Arrow. Trust me, y'all, I did my research. I was like, that can't be Justin Hartley, because it looks nothing like his costume. That can't be Oliver, because he's already on our Earth, and he's only had 2 live-action appearances. Green Arrow's only been on Smallville and Arrow. That's it. He hasn't been in movies or any other thing TV-related. So, that's Earth 2 Robert Queen. That's him as the Arrow. That's what we're going as. Then we see OG Flash. And then we see Supergirl. I wish they would have handled this better, though, because if they had already announced the crossover between the Flash and Supergirl, so everyone was hyped about that. If they would have left it for this episode, the internet would have broke. DC would have broke the internet. Because it would have been like, what the fuck is Supergirl doing on the thing? Blah, 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 blah. And it would have just caused a mass chaos. I'm glad to see that she's there. Congratulations, Melissa, for being on The Flash. But I was really hoping they wouldn't have confirmed the news. That's the one thing I wish they wouldn't have done. Because then they could have been like, oh yeah, by the way, we're doing a crossover. Drop the mic and walk off stage. Kind of stuff like that. But it's good to see that we're getting a little prequel, little thing of Supergirl. By the way, people that think that that's Smallville Supergirl, y'all idiots. Because the girl from Smallville and Melissa Benoist do not look the same at all. So that's Melissa from the new Supergirl on CBS. There's case closed. Cut that shit out right now. So we got other Easter eggs. We got Gorilla City, Gorilla Grodd, Jonah Hex, and God knows what that third thing was. I didn't know. I thought it was like the laughing thing from Ghost in the Shell. He gonna travel to Ghost in the Shell? He could travel to Anime Bears. Stay clear of Death Note. I'm just saying. Barry, never go to Death Note. Everything is different on Earth 2, and it's really fun to see the characters interact with characters that are evil on their Earth. Like when they got to meet Henry the black guy, and they were like, oh my god, like what's wrong? He's evil on our Earth. And they just meet everybody, and it's just... This episode was great for a lot of reasons, and it's gonna be great. Like Mayor Snart. Who voted for him? Where is Heatwave? If Heatwave is his Secretary of Defense, I will die. That's just what I'm saying. We got Deadshot can't shoot for shit. First off, kudos to you, DC, for bringing Michael Rowe back. For proving that you haven't forgotten him. And I was really upset about them killing him. He's not dead. Deadshot never dies. Amanda Waller doesn't allow that. But I was really happy to see him. And sometimes you can't read the bottom left where it says like the starring and stuff, because that'll spoil it for you. They never said who was coming on Earth 2. Unless they did and I missed it. But there's still certain things I want to be surprised about. And this was legit a surprise to me. So I was really glad about that. Deadshot can't shoot for shit. The boss is a pimp / criminal. So we can't do all that shit. But can we talk about how she was like, how Barry and Iris are married? That's the first thing. Barry's apparently a punk ass in this universe. So that's something else. Iris is a badass cop. Joe's a singer for a nightclub because he could actually sing in real life. He's been on Broadway for a while. But when she was like, oh, your mom called, he was like, and I was like, no. And then he called on the phone that first of all said Dad, Mom and Dad, Eddie, Bruce, Hal, and Diana. You got the Justice League on speed dial. Can't call Superman, he didn't have a phone. Superman no got no phone plan, so you just use that freaky watch thing to call him. But he was like, Mom, is that you? I was like, why you gotta fucking make Grant Gustin cry? I don't appreciate that. Don't make Grant Gustin cry. Because when he cry, I feel bad. But it was really good to see. I wonder if Barry's gonna try and see her before he leaves Earth 2. Because next week is Escape from Earth 2. So I would hope he would see his mom beforehand, maybe. Doesn't matter what Earth, your mom is still your mom. So we could do all that. But Barry bought them tickets to Atlantis. It's the second time y'all name dropped Atlantis. I am just anxious to see what. Well, we can name drop, but we can't go there apparently. Because you know, Aquaman goes to the movies. So I would love to see if they do something with Atlantis, but we'll see. You never know. Warner Brothers might think we're not stupid as they think we are. Ooh, Caitlin Berg. Caitlin making the drugs for the Speed Force. She's like, say my name. Caitlin Berg, you're damn right. And shit like that. They're gonna have a Breaking Bad with her holding the blue drugs because she's Killer Frost. So, which is really great. Speaking of Killer Frost, Robbie Amell and Daniel Panabaker are a sick and twisted song of Ice and Fire. Fire Bonnie and Ice Clyde. It was really great to see them act so different from their Earth 1 characters. That's what I like about stuff like The Flash. It's like, the characters can double play themselves, but they can have more fun playing an opposite version of themselves versus playing the same version of themselves from Earth 1. So, Caitlin's really bad, and Ronnie's bad and alive again or something, and it's really cool. And Jay takes on Cyclops. I'm calling him Cyclops. It's Geomancer, maybe Geoforce, Terra's brother, but I don't know. There might be a Judas contract that might keep Terra from being on the show if Deathstroke's on the show. Give me a big thumbs up if you got the reference, because comment down below if you got the reference, because bad stuff happened to Terra during Judas contract. I'm just going to say. Bad Deathstroke related stuff. He didn't kill her, but it's bad. It's still pretty bad. Cisco meets himself. Let me talk about Cisco. Cisco was the VIP of this episode. That's first. You want to know why? Because Cisco is the only character to find himself, argue with himself about naming himself. He's like, Vibe. He's like, I'm Reverb. It's not the worst name you could have given yourself. It's not your best either. I'm like, and you're gonna continue with this? And he's gonna get mad at the name he gave him, plus get a boner over himself at the same time. He was like, you tell me I could do that? And he was like, I can teach you. Don't you Darth Vader me right now. And it's just so great. Because he was so pissed he didn't see himself in the first couple minutes. He was like, where the hell am I? Am I some kind of rich entrepreneur type thing or whatever? I'm like, no, you probably a bad guy. I thought Cisco was gonna be Zoom. I was live tweeting this show on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, my link is down below in the description. I was live tweeting, oh my god, what if Cisco is Zoom? I will be so mad. Not mad, but I'll just be like, fuck, I knew it. Someone here is not here. But it's fine. And Vibe Powers, he was like, wha. And I was like, you told me I could do that? He was like, I could teach you more if you want. I'm like, fuck. But Zoom's home, and he's mad. Killer Frost is like, guys, stop that. Zoom said he wanted him alive. He gonna be mad at us, and he killed Robbie. You killed Robbie, you bastard. And earlier on in the episode, you killed Joe, you bastards. Like, he killed everybody. Kidnapped Barry, killed our Earth 2 Cisco, Deadshot can't shoot for shit, and now we have, I feel like Zoom has the Justice Society kidnapped, or whoever the heroes of this Earth were. So that's just my thing. I feel like he kidnapped them. I do. This is the best episode this season. And that's saying a lot, because Enter Zoom was my favorite episode this season, so now, Welcome to Earth 2 takes the place of Enter Zoom, because the episode was great. And amazing. Everything was different. I really feel like they can do a whole, once all this is said and done, maybe they can do a whole Earth 2 series. Or mini-series or something. It seems like they have so much potential to not just throw it out, you know? Like, they're gonna bounce and forth from each other's Earth. Only other funny thing I wish they probably would have brought Oliver. Hey, Oliver, I need your help. We're gonna go to another Earth. You wanna come with? What? Come on, you're coming. Come on. Although Oliver would have died if he found out his father was alive, because I know Oliver, I know Stephen Amell so well, Oliver would have defected from the group to go see his father. That's exactly what he would have done. He'd have been like, I need to go see my dad now. Fuck y'all, I gotta go, bye. Something shit like that. But what did you guys think about this episode? Give me a big thumbs up if you loved it. Comment down below what you thought. Share with all your awesome friends. And always remember, and through good times and bad times, remember to geek out and enjoy your lives. And be careful next week. We gotta escape. So don't unpack your bags. We gotta escape Earth 2 next week.